welcome to another edition of the greatest goddamn D&D stream on this world and the next here. Welcome, Goblins, to the stairs. You got Sarlacc the Destroyer ready to slash and bash your Wednesday night away with my epic crew of destroyers. You got Fang the Man who needs to smile a little. It's Wednesday, baby. You got Wilmore Chaddington who just looks like he's about to solve a mystery. And of course, the greatest goddamn D&D DM in all the land here. It's Nick Gonzalez. Take it on, Nick.
Boo, 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 boo. I'm trying to solve a mystery right now why the music stopped playing and now it won't start again. But welcome everyone, as I figure this out in the background, to tonight's Wednesday night short edition of Goblins Under the Stairs. Happy to be back at it with all of you here and ready to get back into this adventure as we are on our 6th day of travel on our way down to Candlekeep. But of course, let's do a quick little recap of what happened the last time, and then we will jump back into this thing to where we are at now. So you guys started off in the Oost Tower in the Mirror of Deadmen, still running out of there after some skeletal corpses started animating and chasing after you guys and becoming sentient again. And so you guys ran out of there, stopped by Alran's corpse, looted that body real quick and gingerly, and found a couple of things, and then got out of there and made your way back up to the Temple of Lathander in Lylon. As you guys got up there, Marigold told you a bit more about what you should be looking for at Candlekeep and information, stuff about the renowned adventurer Alcazar and the Nether Scroll that he was after, and that it was in possession of a young wizard prince named Hamukai. And Hamukai was tasked with protecting the Nether Scroll many, many years ago, and was gifted a holy symbol of Lathander made of brilliant gold and silver in the shape of a sun to protect him from evil and undead. And before sending you guys off from there in search of this, she brought you guys in to do some sort of ritual in dedication to the Morning Lord Lathander and grant him his blessings upon you all as well. And so you guys made your way out of there, made your way down to Waterdeep the next day, met up with Zeke at the Wrecking Crew, reconnected with him for a bit, got some gold and some intel about some possible Zentarum sightings down by the dock ward. He said he saw a ship called the Nightshade sailing out there, carrying a few different crates and boxes of large size, about 7 feet long and 3 feet wide. It took two on each side, 4 total, to carry a box into the ship. And I said that he saw the ship just vanish by some rocks. So you guys went to investigate a bit, did some shopping before making your way down to the dock ward. But you guys finally made your way down there and investigated that route and everything that Ezekiel was telling you guys about. And bang, saw that rock formations out in the ocean where possibly he was mentioning. So you guys hopped on in your boat and started sailing on out there. Started getting out there closer and closer to them and saw that they were enveloped in this mist and haze, and Wilmore started to even notice a little bit of like a glimmer of some sort of magical aura, some dwemer showing itself around the rocks, and you guys noticed that the rock that it was right next to was in the shape of a giant skull facing west. And so you saw Wilmore after he used his true seeing to look into this magical shimmer and see that it was a gate of sorts, a teleportation gate into some subterranean underground cavern with filled with water, and pretty much all you could see was very dark in there. So you guys took that in mind. I was like, hey, maybe this could be the entrance to Skullport, and should we go in here? Should we not? Debated it for a moment, but decided to just call Dell, get flying on out of here, and keep on with the task at hand. So a few days of travel have gone down. Fang grinding silver as he does. But 5 days in or 6 days in have gone by, and you guys have made your way throughout the evening, and in the darkness of night you guys spotted, or I guess you didn't really necessarily spot, but out of the darkness of the clouds and the shadows, you could hear an eerie moan cry out, otherworldly almost, and swooping out from the shadowy clouds came these 4 giant stingray-like figures with long whip-like tails and sharp teeth, and the stone gray kind of shiny skin. And as they all kind of fly out and let out that moan, I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Big moan.
Big moan.
Line with advantage.
Try to get this music to play again.
16.
Oh.
17. Yeah. Yeah, she is slow.
Nothing playing. All right, so at the top of the initiative, then, let me see if I can get one more thing to play. Yeah, no, nothing wants to play. All good. At the top of the initiative, we have this one off to the side who swooping down. He's got this terrible, terrible face screeching out and moaning in your guys' direction. He goes and flies over uh, towards Wilmore. Bum, bum, bum. And Wilmore, you see as he flies towards you, you have to like throw up your hands real quick as he comes and wraps his slimy wings around your body and tries to bite you. Let's see. Ooh, but you slap him out of the way. He rolls an 8 to hit, and he's gonna go ahead and try to do it one more time. Yeah, but you completely dive out of the way of that one, and with 11, he will miss you. Yeah, go ahead and throw that on. I'm gonna turn it down just a hair.
Yep.
Beautiful. All right. This blue one then comes flying on over as well. Goes up to Brutus. And he goes to try to bite at Brutus. My thing's being really slow. Ooh, natural 20 on Brutus, of course. Goes and pierces down a big old bite on him, doing 20 points of piercing damage. And you watch as its sharp teeth just snag into Brutus's like side of his jaw and wraps its wings around his body and is completely enveloped around his head. And you see Brutus's head is completely covered with this thing wrapped around it, and it's not looking so good from that. He's gonna go and try to do it again now with advantage. Ooh, but a 9 somehow just is not able to pierce through as he's stuck onto Brutus's head. Fang, you see this happen. It is your turn.
Yep. So I'm facing this blue one that's attacking Brutus, and I stand there with my chest puff out as my circlet starts to glow this radiant color, and out comes this beam of light right at that one specifically, and the one. So I'm gonna do 2 to the blue one and 1 to the orange one.
Awesome. Yep. Roll 2 attacks to the blue and 1 to the orange. This is scorching ray, right?
Yep.
Cool.
So 11.
Ooh, 11 misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
Ooh, stuff's being
Come
really
on.
slow right now.
There we go. 20.
20 will hit, definitely.
All right, and then a 23
Oh
on the
yeah.
other one.
Oh yeah. So go ahead and roll damage for blue, and then roll
Whoopsies.
damage for orange. So 9 on blue.
Yep. And then Lord have mercy. Come on now.
Yeah.
And then oh god, 4
4. All right. Yeah. No,
on
that
the
one's
orange one.
blasts into him and screeches back, diving away from Wilmore slightly, but still hovering there, flapping its wings and its tail pointing towards him too.
Bonus action. I will use a key point to take the dodge action.
Okay. Cool. All right. That'll bring us to Wilmore then.
Did that like really hurt the thing, or
The
is it looking
fire.
fine? Yeah.
It seems like it would hurt it as much as it would hurt anything else, but yeah, it still has some solid fight in it for sure.
Okay. Good. 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 Oh, there's just 4 of them. So, I kind of see these 4 things, and I pull out the Dawn Soul, and I just kind of start like cackling and be like, "Burn, baby!" And I'm gonna cast Sunburst out of it
Okay.
for the action. So that is, and I can each creature that point you choose within range. Okay, so I can choose them. All right, good. Just making sure. So that's gonna be a save. So here we go. So
It's is it a deck
on a
save?
failed save, it's a. Does it say dex? Con save. Con 17.
Con 17. Con 17. Yellow and blue succeed. Purple and orange fail. It was a 2 on
All right.
orange, 21 yellow, 18 blue. Purple rolled a 12.
All right. So the fails take half of 33. So it's at 16. The succeeds take the whole and are blinded.
Other way around, but yes.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Yeah.
All good. Yes, it's 33 off of purple, 33 off of orange.
I'm guessing
And
they're not
blinded.
undead, right?
No, they are not. Yeah, and then let's see, 16 off these other two. Nice. And the other two are blinded.
All right. And then bonus action, I am going to who has a soul rack? Yeah, soul rack. Try to take down the ones they can't see, buddy, and that's gonna be Bardic Inspiration.
Alright. Yeah, so you guys all see as Wilmer holds out the Dawn Soul for the first time, and as he's holding it out, there's a few different crystal nodules on the side, different colored ones, where they each activate a different ability on it. There's the Sun's Blessing, the Sun's Fury, Sun's Radiance, and the Sun's Aura. And so Wilmore, fumbling around with it real quick, he pushes in one of them. You guys just watch as the inside the crystal, it starts glowing this insanely bright, intense UV radiant light, and then all of a sudden it explodes out with that radiant light all around that area, engulfing everyone in this brilliant sunlight, and of course burning and scorching the enemies and blinding two of them. It's absolutely unreal the power that thing is capable of, and you guys witnessing this firsthand for the first time kind of blows you away as it just completely eradicates the darkness that envelops you guys currently. Yeah. Anything else for you, Wilmore?
That is it. Yeah, I'm standing next to this guy, so we're good.
All right. Purple guy who's blind. He's flapping all around, and actually, let me just double check something real quick. Yeah, he's flapping all around, and you guys watch as he like flies, and he ends up just like going north, like in the same direction as the ship, and then he turns hard right and dives straight back down into one of the clouds, and he vanishes out of your guys' vision.
Yeah.
As he does that, though, he lets out this terrible cry out to the air, and it's unlike anything you guys have ever heard before. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw. Like, just imagine like a stingray like crying out, like how like weird that would sound.
7.
Yeah,
Wisdom.
like an alien stingray.
There you go.
16.
Yeah, and for all the pets too and everything. But yeah, anything below a 13 will fail.
This is
And
for Cuomo.
yeah, and that means you are frightened.
9
3 apparently.
plus...
Mine said 20, but it's 3, so I guess.
Damn it. 8 for brutal.
It's weird.
Fucker and fuckatash.
Oh yeah.
Cuomo got 10, so he's also frightened.
Right.
All right. Cool.
But I can't see
Brutus
him.
is
though,
very
right?
scared right now.
Yeah, you guys can't see him right now, so it really doesn't have like too much effect on like you guys like just can't move closer to him, which doesn't really do much. That's terrible.
Scared, man.
This other one comes
Oh my
flying up
gosh.
now, up to you, Solrak, and he's going to go and try to bite at your head. A 21 to hit.
I'm going to use my wings to block that bitch.
Yeah, you just see him out of the corner of your eye, about to lunging at you, and a spectral wing blocks his attack, and he just completely throws him off balance on that one. And it's your turn as he rolls a natural 1 on his second attack.
Oh, yeah.
Just so you know, man, you have advantage against the blind one. It's right next to me.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the orange one.
Yep.
Okay. Like, that's what I like to hear, you know. You guys, first things first, It's rage time
What
here!
a perfect time.
What
for sunset
timing for
coming
that?
Buddy.
That's awesome. Go for it.
Put your head and age it out, and one next to Wilmore. So this guy right here, I'm gonna walk up to that one first, because this yellow one's outside the ship still.
It's like right by your head essentially, but yeah, if you move out of his range, he will probably try to opportunity attack you. But I mean, you saw how great he was at that last time.
Right. Okay. Fine. I'll go ahead and move over. Take a step over.
Yeah, he
Over.
goes to bite at you, and you just dive under his maul real quick and go up to attack this orange one with advantage.
Okay. Dawnbringer. Shall we slash? And Ashley, of course. 24.
Certainly hits. It's crazy how much the music adds.
21 damage.
He's not undead.
Wait,
so,
it's not undead, right?
Yeah, 15.
So 14 damage. 15? No, it's one hand damage, right?
Correct. You are right. Yep.
15. Mess it.
Cool. Go ahead and swing again.
Nah, swinging, and I still have advantage on it.
Correct. He's still blinded.
$21.
21 will hit.
That is 13 damage.
Ooh, 13 damage. Nice. Yeah, he's pretty beat up. Doesn't know where these attacks are coming from, obviously, and he seems just kind of flailing about. Anything else for you? You've already used bonus action.
Yeah, because I raged, so I'm good. Never mind.
Alright, this orange one then, that you were just attacking, is blinded.
Wait, it's Brutus's turn. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Is frightened though, so I guess he has disadvantage on
Yeah,
attacks.
it's
or
only
can
if the source of frightened is in sight, so he's fine. This guy was just kind of just doing his one last thing and getting out of there. Oh, music.
He's gonna go ahead and take a chomp at this one right in front of him, the blue guy.
Damn, the music already stopped. Go for it.
Chomp.
Oh,
the
actually,
boy.
so he is. I'm sorry. He's blinded. He's got this guy on his
Okay.
head.
Awesome. So I'll go to the guy I'm attacking.
Well, no. Brutus is blinded. Brutus has the cloaker wrapped around his head right now, so he can try to get out of that if he wants. You can make a strength check to do that.
Sweet.
He can do two of
Yeah,
these.
22.
Oh yeah, 22 will rip it out of that. Fine. Yep.
And then that'll be his turn. Or
Yeah,
does he
that'll be
get
his
anything
turn.
Okay.
Alright, so this orange one now is blind. It's just got slashed up a bunch of times, feeling the burn. He begins to flap around wildly, and he goes and he flies south, runs right into the door right there. You guys watch as he flops down to the ground, and then he flies straight up into the air and vanishes out of your sight as well. You guys can both take opportunity attacks if you want. Actually, yeah, you guys can.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
And just so you know, they get to do the save again at the end of their turn.
Okay, cool.
Do I have advantage on it since it was blinded at the time? Or
Yeah, you guys do have advantage on the attack.
So that'll be straight Eldritch Blast for me.
Yep, exactly.
which will have 23.
23 will hit.
And that is 11 damage.
Nice.
18, 12 damage.
Cool.
Good.
Pew,
Deal.
pew. Alright, yep, that unleashes, and big slash to him, and he cries out as he falls into the wall then after that, and then flies back up and pushes himself out into the air and off the deck and gets on out of there. This blue one, who's next to Brutus, he's going to try to chop down on him again. He likes this little fella here. A 16 to hit on Brutus.
Shit.
It does hit. He has a 15.
Yep, 14.
He does 15 more points of damage, latching onto him, and you watch as his stinger tail comes wrapping around and goes to sting him. doing 7 more points of damage. So Brutus takes 22 here, and this thing is clasped onto him once again. Fang, you're up.
All right. I move on over to help out Brutus. And start whacking him with my quarterstaff. Oh yeah, 28.
Oh yeah. 28 definitely hits.
11.
Ooh. Baseball swing hits him, and actually, as you hit him, you notice Brutus cries out as well, and definitely like his knees buckle a little bit underneath that hit.
As I'm hitting him, how is the stingray thing positioned on Cuomo?
It's not positioned on Cuomo; it's just on Brutus.
I mean, I'm sorry, on Brutus. That's what I meant.
Its head is like biting on Brutus's head, and it's like big wings, like the stingray body is wrapped around him, like cloaking him.
Okay. And Brutus isn't like grappled or anything, right?
No, he is. He's
grappled.
in like restrained and blinded by him right now.
Oh shit. Okay.
No, he's not restrained. He's just blinded. Yeah.
That's blind. Okay. Okay. Fuck.
You can
I guess,
try to make a check to try to rip him off if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Even after I attacked already?
Yeah, I'll just count it as a single
Okay.
attack.
Okay.
Make a strength check.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Or yeah, strength or athletics is fine.
Womp womp. 8.
Yeah, this thing is really biting on him tight and does not seem to want to let go.
All right. Bonus action. I'm gonna just kick it. I'm gonna do flurry of blows. And just kick the stingray.
Okay. You certainly
And
can.
then 17.
That'll hit.
13 damage. And then
Brutus cries again as you hit him.
and then and then for my hand of healing, I take my hand and rub it on Brutus, and let's see. Oh yes, max health 12.
Nice.
Hell
Yep, you recover
yeah.
him a bit. He's definitely still blinded and wrapped up by this thing, but he seems to have a little bit more strength to go at him now. Anything else for you or for Cuomo?
Cuomo is going to try and like peck at him or like pull him off. Would that be a strength
Yeah, you
check?
can make a strength check. Yep.
Okay.
Cuomo flies overhead with his talons and goes ripping up on his back, and doesn't seem to be able to get a good grip on him.
All right, so he tries with the beak the one time, and now he tries with the talons.
All right.
Oh my god!
Rough.
Jeez.
That is unfortunate.
Is that what Brutus said?
Probably. All right.
Oh no.
That's my turn.
Wilma.
Brutus was like,
Yeah, Wilma, there's one right behind you, and then, of course, the one latched on to Brutus.
Now, you know what? For bonus action, I'm gonna roll a d10 for my
Ooh.
on my table. Right, I haven't done that in a while.
There were so
I
many
think that's
fun ones
why.
on there, too.
Yeah, but you gotta get them. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Target another creature of choice. Yeah, nah, it doesn't. All right. So then for my action, I'm going to... Still one on Brutus. Alright, you know what? I'm going to let you take that one, Solrak. I am going to blast the one on the right. Or no, I'm going to... If I were to Dissonant Whisper someone who's grappling someone, like, would they let go and run away, or?
No, actually, I had this happen in a game last night where
They just drag them.
he went underneath the swamp waters, and I had to dive in after them and get him out. Yep.
Yep.
So,
Okay. All right. That makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
because even the bard was like, "Nope, that's not how I picture that going down."
Yeah, that was a bad decision.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm gonna blast the one on the right.
All right, go for it.
One.
It made for a badass moment with me diving in after them though, and chopping him with his
Oh, yeah,
axe
that
and
would've
ripping
been
out
cool.
his lips.
We're gonna re-roll that one. And it's not gonna be much
Still gonna
better.
hit you with it though.
12 and 7.
12 will miss, unfortunately.
Jesus.
14 will just
14?
hit.
14 damage.
Nice.
Max damage. Here's the third one. Come on.
Slow dice rolls tonight when we don't want 'em.
There we go. And another 5 damage.
Fat 5. Two of them smack into his body. He screams out again. Anything else for you?
Try to move. Yeah, I'm far enough away from him.
Yeah.
And just kind of move away into the like galley. All right.
All right, tidy. Yep. So he goes and flies down to Solrak then, closest enemy right there, and you see Solrak as his sharp teeth come lunging right at your head. Goes to attack you. 9 will not hit.
Whenever I post that bitch.
Go for it.
Downbringer. Smash this bitch. Oh yeah, that's a nat 20, motherfucker.
Nice. Go for it. So that's
Um,
double the superiority dice as well.
It's hot.
That's this plus 2d10.
So 20 plus a D plus a, we're at 30 right now.
14 because it's one-handed.
No, what I'm saying is the 12 plus 8 for maximum one
Oh
dice
yeah.
is 20.
Oh yeah.
And then plus 2 for rage is 22. And then that, so 32 damage. Yes.
Damage.
Solrak, you watch as this thing comes at you. Now the corner of your eye comes diving down at you. Sharp maul coming at your head to try to blind you and bite at you, and you dive under it real quick and slow motion, you just slice right through from its like mouth down to its tail, and you just watch as it completely collapses out of the air right there. Guts spill out, and it just dies.
I like roar at the one that's latched onto Brutus. Roar! You're next.
Well, you're next, Solrak, so go ahead and
Yeah,
do what you
buddy.
gotta do.
First things first. This is gonna...
Yeah, that will not break out of there, unfortunately. You can definitely try to rip him off if you want to.
Yes, I'm gonna walk up to it, and now I'm just pissed off, and I'm just like, get the fuck off my dog! Go to literally just like grab it and rip it off, like I did a super pissed off dad to like cat
Yeah.
water with somebody, like, and see what happens.
Hell yeah. Let's go for it.
Whoa, I'm gonna. Well, I get 2 of them, right? Because it's 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just gonna use my lucky.
Okay,
This one,
go for it.
in case. Fuck.
Low rolls on these strength checks to get Brutus out, guys.
It hit the goddamn side of the screen. It was via 15. Fuck you, side of the screen roll.
Fuck
bullshit.
you, side of the screen.
Mad. There we go. 22.
There you go with that one. Your first grip, you go and like kind of just slip right off of its greasy body, and then this one you go two-handed grab one of the wings and just whoa, rip it right off of Brutus. And yeah, this thing is off of Brutus now completely, but you have used your full action.
I still use my bonus action demon sword attack.
Not because you needed to use the attack action to use the bonus action attack.
Okay. But I could use my haven't used a bonus action, right? Technically speaking, so I could use my extra attack.
Action surge, yeah, that's not even a bonus action. That's just a free thing that you can do once a short rest.
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah, I'll use my action surge.
Go for it. So with that, yeah, you're pumped up now that this thing's ripped off of it, Brutus, and you're ready to slash and bash. So go ahead and do your swings.
Number 1. Oh yeah, that's a dirty 25.
Yep, that was
With,
it.
13 damage.
13 damage.
2. Away. There you go. Oh yeah, 24, 14 damage.
All right, and with this one, how do you want to do it, Solrak?
Oh yeah, so no, I had just ripped him off Brutus, and then I literally go, latch onto this, and I stick him through Dawnbringer, and literally just watch him as like he's just impaled, and then I slowly let him out. As like blood leaks out of him, and it's like this like weird goo. I just watch the life drain out of him, and I say, "Don't fuck with my dog in the afterlife either, bitch!" And I throw it out the window, and it's.
Hell yeah. So with that, you completely just slice that one down, toss it off the ledge, and you guys look around to this shadowy, dark clouds around you, and doesn't seem like there's any more coming your way for the time being. You guys kind of settle down for a moment. Dell looks around and just goes, "Well, that was unexpected. I've seen
Say that again.
and heard of cloakers and and tomes and such, but these are creatures of other planes and of the abyss and the Underdark. What? When Tiamat's name is what they doing up here?"
Gents, I've got a bad feeling about that then, if they come from the Underdark.
Look over.
I guess as this whole fantastic moon is kind of grouping worlds a little bit.
That's right.
We may want to be prepared for other things that don't live here, so to speak.
Well, it looks like they should be prepared for us. Just slashed the shit out of this guy. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but
That was a pretty intense swing. But I mean, I did blind them and make the other two run away. So good job, me.
Awesome.
Good job, me. Good
Wrecking
job.
crew adventure. I'd say you guys have. I think
let's just keep
that was decent.
Then
You
I
killed
look
one.
over at the crew. It's like, you guys were watching, right? Because one of you was taking notes on this encounter here, because someone's going to need to spread our legend.
Yes,
out there to do the next one.
we're watching, and your dog over there isn't looking quite well.
I look over at Bruce. Oh, don't worry. He'll be fine. I'll go take care of him right now.
Brutus has his tail between his legs and nose down to the ground, and he's not looking very thrilled right now. He's looking very scared, actually.
I'm gonna
Uh,
pull out my rod of alertness and cast detect good and evil on.
Yeah, go and cast that, and nothing seems to wash over or detect off of him, but he just really seems like that has shooken him up. I mean, being engulfed by a creature twice like that and near death, and of course, like getting beaten on, essentially, that was a little bit too much for him.
Let's just keep in
Go
mind,
on.
gents, that's
We're
probably
going
not
give him
the,
some pets and stuff.
It was just the thing was just grabbing him. Didn't like put like his mouth over his mouth or anything, right?
Ew, icky.
It kind of did. It's like mouth was like kind of latched over its head, and then the body was cloaking around him.
I'm gonna just kind of like I'm gonna like open up, buddy, and just kind of like check his mouth just to make sure that thing didn't lay any like eggs inside of him.
Yeah, go make an investigation. Fang, what were you just saying?
saying, gents, that that's probably not the only thing that we're going to encounter that's from the Underdark if it's only been 7 days into this whole madness thing. And it's probably not the strongest thing that we're going to encounter either. So let's keep an eye out.
Do you want better? Keep both eyes out. Give him a double-eyed wank.
Classic. With the 11 though, you would notice that there's like puncture wounds like under his jaw and like behind his ears, just like bite marks, but nothing seemed to have been forced down him or nothing like that.
Oh, poor little guy. And I put my hands on him, and I'm gonna cast level 4 healing word.
Nice. Yeah, he watches his tail wags
18.
with that, and the radiant light just courses over him as he gets healed, and those puncture wounds, they slowly begin to close up a little bit. You guys watch as, over like the course of 30 minutes, they completely heal over altogether. And he's looking, definitely a bit better right now. His tail's starting to wag a little bit and act himself a little bit more, sniffing around, and seems like he wants some rations or something.
Yeah, that's my boy, and I pull out.
Yeah.
Two for me and a saved dog. Good job, Wilmore. I just kind of like.
Now that reminds me, I'm gonna go down, take Brutus to my chamber, rest for a little bit, but I'm also gonna load rations.
Cool. Absolutely. Alright, so yeah, you guys can definitely do that. With this encounter being, happened already, and the night kind of going on continuously, you guys have about 2 more days of travel down to Candlekeep. Was there anything else that you guys want to take care of, or keep on traveling?
Just gonna practice my loot, see however much I could have got during this travel.
Sure.
I get back to my silver grinding.
I'm gonna have Brutus resting, and I'm just gonna keep an eye out for any other creatures that I can hear or smell.
Beautiful. Fang and Wilmore, you guys can make your appropriate checks. Solrak, you can make perception. Just kind of keep a watch out.
I haven't been making any checks yet until I think
do I have to do a
after the
check for
7
or
days.
performance? I guess.
Performance, yeah. Luke, for the silver, right?
Yeah, I haven't made any checks in any of the 5 days yet.
I thought you made
Sure.
one. I think the first day, perhaps. But go ahead and you can make.
No,
four if you want.
not for this travel.
Gotcha. Okay. You make.
It
four if
was
you want.
to
Yeah,
go to
30.
Waterdeep.
Wilmore, how many hours a day do you want to practice?
For each of the days down, I mean, like 4 or 5 would be nice.
All right, 5 hours a day it is. With a 30.
Right. So that's 30 hours. So I'm at 53. So I'll get a.
Yeah, you got another charge now.
Yeah.
At least one.
I think
right?
I get 2 more charges.
you might have
53
two.
because every 25.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know how to.
I'll have to make the magic light. I'll have to edit the home.
That's fine. Yeah, we can do it later.
I'm gonna
That's
use a
3
lucky to
shatters.
reroll that.
Okay, yeah, you do have advantage. Soul
Well,
Rat.
yeah, that was with a bit.
Oh yeah. Okay. You can re-roll that then.
Actually, no, I'll add my bardic inspiration to it.
That's cool. Actually, this
D10, right?
bardic inspiration only lasts a day, right?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, so you go ahead and use it. It's gone for sure. Do you have bardic inspiration, or you just have regular inspiration?
10.
I gave him bardic inspiration during the fight.
Gotcha. Cool.
Oh, for a pity roll, it
cool.
worked out at 10.
That is fine.
So that's a 21.
Beautiful. Fang, let's see. Was it 2 of them were below 15?
Just one.
11 and 3rd. Oh, yeah, you're right. So go ahead and How much silver do you think is appropriate for 5 days for you, Fang, with those rolls?
I have. I mean, I was gonna say just the rest of the silver that I own. I have
How much is
almost
it?
800 silver grinded, and I have uh 400 nice 20 more silver to grind.
So that's 400 gold's worth that you've done, and you have. Okay.
No, it'd be 40 gold worth.
Okay. Yeah. So you can go ahead and do another 40 gold worth,
Okay, so
double what you
almost,
have.
yeah, almost all that I have.
And Solrak, you keep watch out for the evening with Brutus, and he's still kind of very anxious, keeping an eye out any kind of sounds on the wind or anything that you guys might hear, perceive flying by, or just kind of going with the breeze. Kind of catches his eye, and he's very nervous about that. And you keep a watch out too, but you don't seem to come across or find anything that it comes within your guys' vicinity, at least. With a 21 altogether, I will say that in the distance, and it's quite hard, with the darkness of how dark it is with the black moon and the heavy clouds and just being nighttime in general, uh, it's hard to really make out, but you do see like more of those like cloaker flying creatures like far off in the distance.
Looking out into the distance, wind badassly swirling through, and I point with Onbringer that illuminates out that way. I say, gents, let's know. There's definitely more where that came from. Let everybody else know. Out yonder, no peril here.
With that in mind, you guys can go to sleep for the night if you'd like to.
Yeah.
I suggest hard shifts.
Oh.
Sleep first, and then you can relieve me later.
Well,
That way, though.
Solrek, in case you haven't noticed, there's people that are constantly keeping watch on the top of the deck here, Dell and his crew. Worst case scenario.
How useful were they just in battle? Just now. Just gonna go.
Well, I mean, they could holler at your boy, if you will.
Well, I don't think they're going to be the ones to fight.
Feel better if one of us was keeping an eye out.
Well,
It's me.
Oh,
while they're all talking,
I'd like to
I'm like,
sleep.
I'm poking.
Go ahead. Sleep. I'll keep an eye out.
All right.
I'll wake him up last. I whisper, no chatting.
Just don't wake me up. That's all I care about.
Don't wake you up. Got it. You guys heard it. Monsters come aboard the ship. Trying to kill us all.
Yep.
Not
That sounds good. I can get some naps
Said
in
it.
while
You guys
y'all
heard it.
finally
Everybody's
pull
like-
your weight. I mean, let's be honest here. Have you seen me? I'm very light. I'm easy to pull. Y'all are heavy. It's a lot of weight to pull for y'all.
Hey, don't group me in Solrek's category here. He's got
That
much
is
more.
true. You are light on your feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Psh, I am the lightest on my feet, and I try to get a little.
I just go no. While all this is going though, I'm poking Brutus with my wand of alertness, and I'm casting detect magic, detect poison, and disease. Just make sure nothing weird happened with that thing. Can't hear you. Oh God, something bad happened.
So
God.
You spend a bit of time just like going back and forth, testing out the different settings on this rod and seeing everything that it can possibly do. You're just going through everything and checking out Brutus, and nothing seems to come up from it at all.
I don't even mention that to anybody. It's like, luckily for you, I saved your dog. Kind of put my sweet rod on my shoulder because it's that big. It can flop over my shoulder. I just kind of walk about my business. And I see the little rod envy that everybody has.
stare at him, and pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of pissed that I didn't buy that. And I look at Dawnbringer.
That's what they call him, tripod.
All right.
I can lean on it. It's like a walking stick for me.
Like
Nice.
a bicycle kickstand.
No, kickstands don't start at your chest. But
Alright, enough of this tomfoolery. I'm going to bed. Don't bother waking me up.
before I go to bed, I add a little bit to my letter, and then go to bed.
Say rest in peace, you guys.
No, because you're going to be the one keeping watch.
That's right. You guys said don't wake you up.
Yeah, so you'll be the first one to die.
No, rest in peace. Exactly. Everybody rest
Yeah, I'm good, baby cake.
peacefully. I will leave you to rest in peace. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to be nice to you guys.
I didn't mean
Here
die.
you are with your comments.
That's great.
All I'm saying is I'll keep watch while you guys rest in peace. I don't know what this makes me a bad guy. Jeez. The guys that want to sleep. Keep watching the Wrecking Crew. Saying.
Oh man.
Keep them eyes open, Sugar Bear.
I'm
Yep.
gonna go upstairs, and while everybody sleeps, and for a couple hours, hang out up top, leave Brutus behind. Just keep an eye out of the wind tonight. It's kind of relaxing, in a way.
Love it. Yeah, you sit out there for the night, kind of keep an eye out with your pup, and just kind of, keep an alert, making sure that no intruders and more of these cloakers or any other creatures come aboard and infiltrate and attack you all. Fang and Wilmore go down to sleep and get some, so they can rest in peace in their quarters. Anything that you guys do while you get down to bed? It doesn't seem that way, right? You guys have already taken care of. Sorak,
Yep.
one more perception check with advantage.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then when I'm just like hearing this like snoring comes. What the fuck? I just realized that both Charrington and Fang really loud snorers.
Our powers combined.
18.
18. Throughout the night, you are watching out over the deck and keep an eye out in the darkness, and every now and then you think you see like a shadowy silhouette flitter across your vicinity and dip into one of the dark clouds and then vanish from your sight. But nothing that seems to draw your true attention to be worried about possible attack or something that would infiltrate or disrupt you guys in the middle of the night. So I'd say you get about 4 hours into this watch or so, where you look around and you start noticing, like, maybe that was just like a freak incident right now. Those coming around our path and attacking us.
Things I see flickering here and there. Does it make me think it's something that's just keeping tabs on us and just watching us, or is it just nothing really there?
You can make an investigation roll with that, but I would say, you can make an investigation. We'll see. And you'd think that they're just like creatures of the night, essentially. Nothing that's really just like tracking or anything like that.
Just there. All right, cool. So don't mess with us if you don't mess with them.
Exactly.
Okay, well, once a couple hours go by, or we'll say 2 in the morning-ish, we'd just head back to chamber. Call it a night.
Cool. Love it. With that then, yeah, you guys would all get down to your chambers and throughout the evening. You
Stop
guys,
rolling dice.
you guys get a long rest. No other intruders throughout the night that attack the dragon cultist or the crew or anything like that. And yeah, you guys wake up feeling rejuvenated, well rested, and full health. And as the day comes to fruition, I need everyone to roll a survival check. This will be the last set that we do.
Whoa.
Survival.
15,
Solid 2.
26. Ooh.
Oh, it's a 5. I've got a +3 on it.
So that is 14, 15,
25.
30. That's 29, right?
We can round up 30.
So yeah, 15 or.
I'm doing lucky if you guys want. I can do it.
Round it up to 30.
Sorak, that is your decision.
I'm gonna do it. At 20, baby.
There we go.
20. And that's a 26.
Kind of wanted an encounter.
I was gonna say that was very close to something going down. 41 plus 5, 46 divided by 3 is
15 and a
yeah,
third.
yep. All right, so with that, then the day goes on seemingly without a hitch. No more intrusions, encounters along the way, and Dell would look down at you guys as you're taking care of your business throughout the day, eating some snacks and hydrating and what have you. You'd say, we will be approaching Candlekeep rather soon. If there's anything that you need to do before we land, make sure you take care of that.
I just I got about like 30 more silver. So I'm gonna try and knock that out real quick.
And I'm gonna prepare action. Whenever